Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a double review and a comparison. Because these are personally my two favorite, and in my personal opinion, the two best Spider-Man action figures. So we're going to do a quick double review. If you guys are wondering who and what we're going to be reviewing, we got this very beautiful and handsome and fine and majestic Ben Reilly. Very much Ben. Very much Reilly. And what I would very, very, very much like to call, from what I've seen so far, this is the best Spider-Man action figure. I think you guys already might know who it is. Might know who it is. It's the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. So, while they're both next to each other, let's just do a quick size comparison. Stand them both up straight. Same positioning in their legs. It looks like Ben Reilly takes that. They both have pretty good articulation. I'd say that Ben could get some better butterfly joints. Because, it kind of stops, right there. It kind of stops, right there. I'd say that he could get better butterfly joints. He has a good and fully articulated wrist. He bends all the way back here, which is good, at least for stop motion. And then he bends all the way up here. He has some pretty good articulation in his legs. He does have double jointed toes. They're hinged. So if you guys don't really like this figure, I'd say that it's still pretty good for stop motion, since it has double jointed toes. I think that this is a good figure. I think it has good paint, really good paint work, a beautiful head sculpt. I love how, discombobulated the spider on his chest looks. They gave that a really cool design. I love the, pearl, how his eyes kind of look like pearls. Not pearls, what's it called? Let me think. Not pearls. I don't know. I'll put up a photo, right here, of what I was talking about. Well, his eyes kind of look like them. Like I said, he is taller than him. He also has, a very big alien-looking head, which I like. Like I said, good paint, good articulation. Overall, good figure. I'd have to rate, from what we've seen so far on this review, I'd have to rate it I'd say, this is hard, 9.5. Because, his articulation is good and all. He just doesn't have, great butterfly joints. And yeah, everything else is good. It's kind of just the butterfly joint that does it for me, since I'm going to be using this figure in tons of my stop motions. But let's move on to the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. He already has great articulation. When I first got this figure, I thought it was messed up because of how much his arms bend up. Because here's a little comparison. Oh no, they kind of look the same. But his do look a little more articulated. I think that this figure has not the best ab crunch. The ab crunch is what does it for me. Because that's the ab crunch bent. That's not even the ab crunch. That was his feet. That's the ab crunch. That is the ab crunch. Like, what is that ab crunch? He has a good ab crunch going back, but going forward, his ab crunch is horrendous. It's horrible. Also, guys, I thought I'd just include this, but I made a trash can out of clay for my stop motions. I think it's very cool, and it's kind of compatible with Legends. But this figure is overall fantastic. Fantastic articulation, fantastic paint. I'm so happy. I know this isn't a new figure, guys, but I'm so happy that Hasbro came out with this. To be honest, me personally, I don't like the new revamped one with the blue spider on the back. I personally just enjoy it with the plain red and black colorway because I think these colors just look fantastic by themselves. And also the spider that they use, the color of paint that they use for the spider on the back is like really, really light. And I don't think it complements the red a lot. And it was just kind of a random touch. I don't know if he's actually like that in the comics, but from what I know and what I like is that I like this red. I like it when it's red a lot more. Quick little battle on head articulation. As you guys can see, he has that little slot. So, he has some pretty good articulation, I'd say. That's it looking down. That's it looking forward and looking up. Now for this guy. This guy doesn't have a slot. It just is a peg that goes up and down. It's him looking down. It's him looking forward. And that's him looking back. I think he for surely takes that. I think he for surely takes that. I'm trying to do a Mario jump. That does not look good. But I think he takes head articulation. I gotta give this figure a solid 10. It can't go up or over 10. It can't go over 10, but it can go down. So if there's any little minor things that I end up finding out, then yes, he can go down. But let's see if Ben Reilly can go up from 9.5 to 10. So in the next category, the last will be the accessories. But for the next category is posing. So we got my stand. We're gonna be doing 3 poses each. So let's see who is better at posing. Because like I said, I think the red and black and the white eyes really complement each other for both figures. They will have amazing articulation and amazing paintwork. So we will start with Ben Reilly. So Spider-Man won the first category. We'll see his overall rate at the end of the video. So he won the first category in articulation. He won the first, but can he win the second? Yeah, I think Ben Reilly already won because this pose is sick. What? Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. This pose is amazing, you guys. I hope you guys are seeing what I'm seeing because, it looks amazing. So that is pose 1, an image will be put up on the screen about right over here. And now let's get into pose 2. Pose 2, I want to do something more like basic, We're going to be using the same hands. So, yeah. Let's get right into it. What will we do for his next pose? I plan on doing a nice little, like, kick going up. Like that, like that. That's his next pose. So there will be a scoreboard at the end of the vid to show who won. And this figure also has like really tight joints. So that's another thing I don't like. Sorry I didn't mention that earlier. But this figure has super tight joints. And I really don't like that. That is his third pose. Similar to the first, but with different hands. With different placement in his hands. Now, let's do my boy, the Amazing Fantasy. That is pose 1. Will be showed on the leaderboard. So it'll be shown like on this side. Well, Ben Reilly's will be shown on this side on a leaderboard. This figure has like really like limited articulation on his chest. So that right there is the third pose. Like I said, it will be shown on this side. Remember, this is Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. That is Ben Reilly. If you guys were wondering, this is the boxed, not the retro style. This is just the boxed Amazing Spider-Man. Like I said, it's not the remastered one. So it's gonna come in this box. And this is the retro series Ben Reilly. So how much poses have we done? 2, right? I think we've done 2. I honestly don't know any more poses. I actually do not know any more poses. This figure is good and all, but like I said, limited articulation in his chest, so there isn't much to do with him. There we go. Like a little jumping pose. So that's his third pose. 3 poses each. And I will be picking whose is better. Alright guys, welcome back to the rest of the review. The next part of these 2 figures that we're going to be rating is we already did articulation. As you guys can see, Ben Reilly, he won. He outbeat Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. Sad, but how it went down is, I think Ben Reilly just won because of his ab crunch. Because they both don't have the best ab crunch. But I think Ben Reilly's is for surely better. That's Ben Reilly's. It goes down right there. Yeah, Ben Reilly for surely wins. That's the only reason why Ben Reilly won that. And I still think because of Ben Reilly's ab crunch, he scored some overall better poses. But next up, the section that we're going to be rating is accessories. So, I will be right back with all of those. So, if I can be honest, the Ben Reilly, listen, he does come with all of, I'd say personally, all of the hands needed in a Spider-Man. He has the crawl hand, the web slinging hand, and the fist hand. Those are 3 mandatory accessories that Marvel Legends needs to put on these figures. But like I said, I feel like the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. I will show all the accessories, of course. But from what I have of the figure, is that the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man has way better accessories. And yes, it kind of does hurt, because all the accessories that Ben Reilly brings are literally just so impossibly bad that it honestly kind of makes me cry. I don't know if I might be missing some of the accessories, but the only accessories that I have right now are these. And it's like I'm doing a comparison. So the only accessories that I have for Ben Reilly are these 2 hands that I currently have on him. But don't think that Marvel Legends done us that bad, because he does have a fist. But that is all he has. Wow. The Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. Another thing that just before we move on to his accessories, another thing that I like about this Ben Reilly, the big spider on the back, and just how smooth he is. That's why it's so easy to just bust him into a pose. This guy comes with the open hands. He has the mandatory Spider-Man hands. He has the mandatory Spider-Man hands. Because, yes, every figure comes with a fist. He has the web crawling hands. He has the web slinging hands, an open hand, a web, open wings, this is Ben Reilly's extra fist, I think, and closed wings. Accessory comparison. I think Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man def takes this, which will lead him up to a 10. And the accessories will lead Ben Reilly down to a 9.5. So guys, comment down below who you like better. But most importantly, in my personal opinion, from what I've seen and what I've rated so far, the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man takes the dub. Guys, join the Discord server in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And look out for more double reviews like this. And yeah, of course, stay safe. Make sure to join the Discord link in the description. So, you could chat on there. And there's also going to be video updates. So that's all. Peace.